There's a whole lot of great drama throughout the league as we head into week 2. A lot of great theater. So I'd like you to name the game with the most intriguing storyline. What's got your eye, guys?
Is there something more dramatic than this matchup right here? I know what you're saying. You're like, I know. I like that answer, Shrek.
My kid's soccer game today.
Yeah, you're like, it's the Colts, right? It's the Titans.
Yeah, what do you got?
Just think about this, though. Andrew Luck retires, right? They tell him he can keep his money. Brissett is now the starter. They give him a bump in money. And then you're thinking to yourself, is it really Brissett and the Colts that are going to go out there in week 1? And they did, and they played well and lose in overtime to a really good team. On the flip side, the Titans smack up the Browns, the team that a lot of people, me, were hyping up this offseason. And now you have Mariota, who's looking for money, Brissett, who just got paid a little bit more money, and both of these guys trying to establish themselves as legitimate franchise QBs. I know it. It might not be the sexiest of teams when you think of the grand scale across the nation, but if you look at the storylines and pull the curtain back, this right here is really cool theater, man. Pay attention to this game, and both of these teams and both of these quarterbacks are playing really good right now.
Last year, Mitchell Trubisky got to the playoffs, won the NFC North. Everyone was ready to crown him this offseason. We're 1 week into the regular season. We're already wondering, does Trubisky have it? I mean, it was that bad week 1.
It's fair.
I think he would say the same thing. Would you draw up a worse matchup for Mitchell Trubisky than the defensive coordinator who coached against him in practice and knew all the schemes inside and out for the past 2 years? Fangio comes in. The Broncos defense did not look good against the Raiders. They're going to be mad. It's their home opener. And if the Bears start 0-2, guys, you better believe all that hype we saw last week on this day. We were in Chicago last week at this time saying Super Bowl possibility. They start off 0-2 and Fangio puts on a complete clinic on Trubisky. You better believe people are going to be jumping off that bandwagon. I think it's a very high-stakes game, more so for the Bears than the Broncos, and they wouldn't have drawn up a worse coach to go up against than Fangio.
This is the Matt Nagy game for me. Last week, he lost to a coach who had never coached a game on any level ever at home. Now you lose to the guy who was your assistant. I don't know. Nagy needs to coach his butt off. He does. I'm going to just go to this one. The guy who was wearing number 1 on the practice field for the New England Patriots, is Antonio Brown playing? If he's playing, is he playing a lot? Is Tom Brady throwing to him? Is the Miami crowd booing him? If he scores, does he celebrate? If he scores, does Brady celebrate with him? I want all of this stuff and so much intrigue. I don't know if he's going to be out there or if he's going to go for 100 yards. This is the one to look for.